Now isn't this great? I don't have a home anymore, so I have tons of time to be able to play games, but look how many I have. I don't have any. I need more. Now, the internet wasn't helpful. It told me a bunch of random things like complete 200 surveys for $1 credit, borrow a game from your friend, steal it from an Amish village. During my hourly ponder sesh of looking at houses I'd never owned, I saw an ad for an app called Pocket Points. It's one of those get free thing app where you just do something and it'll give you free stuff. Now, I've had many of those and I just didn't trust it, so I didn't download it. And it's no wonder that I got the biggest dummy award. Pocket Points is one of those phone apps that boasts you can get money or free stuff, but all you get is discounts on random junk. Points are earned by starting a timer and not using your phone during that period. Being on a school campus will get you more, and so will non-distracted driving. But like I said, it doesn't matter if it's junk. Some codes I'd use if I ever get that item. Papa Murphy's is nice, but really, am I going to need this? I was going to delete this as I didn't have much use, but then I saw something. Free one-day Redbox movie rentals. And even better, free one-day Redbox game rentals. And they only costed 20 points. Getting 20 points is easy, it's just 3.5 hours of being off your phone. Now before we go on, I have to do this thing. I am in no way sponsored by Pocket Points, as it would be a better idea to sponsor a snail rather than me. Now renting games seems kinda dumb, so I'll give you my take on it. Now on the first day I tried Pocket Points out, I rented Mario Tennis Aces. The reasoning behind this was because I've heard this game doesn't have a ton of content, but it is an enjoyable time. So I played it and really enjoyed it, and that's the point of this. Would I buy this game? No! Story mode was short, I couldn't find someone equal in skill in the tournament, and swing mode made me want to plug my Wii back in. But it isn't a bad game, it just isn't worth the 60 bucks it's begging for. Points can be earned in a bunch of different ways, most involving being off your phone. Probably what you will use the most to get points is the timer or goal mode. It goes from 10 minutes to 2 hours, and you'll get half a point for every 5 minutes after the base 10. You can get a maximum of 11.5 points. Points are earned if you're not using your phone during that time, and you get an overtime bonus for every minute you'll go after, but it isn't super substantial. If you are on your assigned school campus, points are rained down on you. Instead of setting a timer and following through, you just turn off your phone and the points start racking up. And finally, points can be earned while driving. This is to promote undistracted driving, and it's all or nothing. If you access your phone during that drive, it either assumes you are a passenger or you get a strike. Get 3 strikes and you'll get no points for the drive. It doesn't know if you are driving or a passenger, but if you are going faster than humanly possible on the road, it starts it. And those are the main ways to get points, but there are 2 others. Achievements can be completed to earn points. These aren't anything crazy, mostly stuff you would already do. Pro tips: set at least a 10-minute timer for the first 10 days so you can get the 10 days in a row achievement, which nets you 100 points for just that achievement. Next one doesn't get you a ton of points, but it works. When you invite your friends, they can use a promo code and you get 10 free points. Just enter it up here and your pal will get 10 points. Please use my code, thanks. Day 2 had double the games. Now I started to earn achievements, so I got over 100 points easily. So for day 2, I got Yoshi's Crafted World and Just Dance 2019. Now there is a little problem. You see, you can only have 1 free game rented from a debit or credit card each day, so if you want to get more than 1 game, you'll need to use different cards. It's not a big problem unless you only have 1 card. Back to the games. I loved my time with Yoshi's Crafted World, and Just Dance was okay, which again is the reason for this. You find if a game you're on the fence about is worth it to own. Now I've realized that Yoshi's Crafted World is an amazing game, and I'd like to get it. And I need to call the police if any copy of Just Dance 2019 comes within a 100 feet radius of Chuck E. Cheese. Now on to day 3. This is one of the reasons you gotta have Pocket Points. Got Sonic Forces, which is easily beatable in a day. Not worth my dimes, but it was fun to play. Now just because I was able to get these games doesn't mean you will. It depends on what your local red boxes have. So final verdict. This is a great way to play games. This is best used for games you are on the fence about, want to try out for a little. Game demos are slowly fading away in favor of game subscriptions, but this can be an antidote for it. Now, is this the best way to play? Heavens no! This is just a great way to play some games for cheap for a little bit. Big games like Breath of the Wild and Mario Maker 2 are enjoyable a lot more in multiple days of playing, so it'd be best if you owned it. I think an idea is coming to me of how I could get a house. Wait, no, that's heat stroke.